Hello, Mr. Wyatt. Here, Roman from Catch-Newz.com in France. How are you doing?
I'm all right, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. My first question would be, since you talked about the fact that the Wyatt family was pretty much open for any kind of competitor, I wanted to know if you ever saw yourself as an entirely solo competitor, like having a singles run in the near future.
Well, I tried that in the past, and I think when I lasted an hour in the Royal Rumble a couple of years ago, and if I listen to God and Abby, and when they tell me that I do something, I obey, and those are the only two I obey. So it is. If it is time for me to run alone, then I will run alone. But if it is not, then I prefer to have my team with me because that just makes more sense. But like I said, if it comes to pass, it comes to pass. I don't look too far into the future. I'm more settled in the here and now and what I must do, obey.
Okay, my second question would be, I do have to admit that the connection you have with the WWE universe, whether it is negative or positive, is extremely unique. And me being French, I noticed that a lot of WWE superstars are always surprised by the energy of the European crowds whenever they're on tour. And do you feel the same way?
Oh, of the UK crowd?
The European crowds in general.
Yeah. It is. We all look forward to going over there because they're so receptive. And like I've told this story many times, but the first time the Fireflies were ever seen was in London at Raw, and it was still to this day one of the most breathtaking moments of my career. It was my favorite promo I've ever cut, Miss Teacher Lady promo. And it was in front of the Fireflies for the first time in London, and it was just one of those magic moments, where the stars aligned and everything fit in place all of a sudden. So yeah, the UK fans, we adore them, all of us.
Great. And my final question would be, are we ever going to see Sister Abigail one day, or at least one of its incarnations?
Like I said before, I don't make the plans. I just obey. And I think you've seen her before, and you just didn't know. Like she's around. You can't see with closed eyes. So maybe one day I'll teach you all. But if that day comes, we'll all have to wait.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you, Mr. Wyatt. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Frank.